Hi, welcome to my channel, and today I have a sort of theatre vlog because this evening Lawrence and I are heading to the Ale Arena in Manchester for the big night of musicals. So really excited. Luckily I think we've been every year since they've been doing it, and yeah, we're really excited. Our tickets are quite far back though. We are in the top tier, the very back row of the top tier I think it is, so quite far back, but we are quite close to the stage. So yeah, it's interesting to see what our view is going to be like, but we're really excited to go. There's some really good acts on this year, so yeah, really excited. So I'll get back to you now once we are on our way. Okay, so it's now 6:30. We just arrived at the tram station. We've literally just missed the Berry one, which is the one that we want because that goes straight to the arena. There's one to Piccadilly. I'll have to get that one. Didn't really want to have to walk, but we're going to get this one or wait for the Berry one?
12 minutes. 10 minutes. No, I think you can walk back, I probably would.
Should we just wait for the Berry one then?
You could do. What time's it? Half 1, so 10 minutes.
We've got an hour till the show starts, so should we just wait for that one?
Could do.
Right, we're going to wait for the Berry one because it'll take us 10 minutes to walk from Piccadilly anyway. Yeah, so we'll wait for the next one. Is it a double Berry one or a single?
Oh, single. So it might be a bit busy. Yeah, down past.
Oh, we should have got the other one, it was empty. Oh, we made a mistake here, didn't we? Okay, so we've just got off the tram now at Victoria. We need to go up there to the arena, so it doesn't look like it's too bad getting in, so it should be pretty quick. Okay, so we're up now, so now we're just going to be going through the body scanner, so I can't film this, so get back to you once we're inside. Okay, so we've arrived now. It's been pretty easy getting in. Just need to show our tickets and find our seats, so yeah. Okay, so we're inside now. We need to go to block 214. We're going to find our seats. So all the concessions are really busy, so I don't think we're going to get any drinks. Oh, we do need some water.
Here we are.
Here's the map. We're here. So we need to go all the way around there. Oh, so we're right near there, so we can get a drink from there then. So as you can see, it's much quieter this end because I don't think these bits are open, but they've got pick and mix over there. Yeah. Not going to get it, probably really expensive. It's also popcorn you can get. But anyway, I'm going to head back to Lawrence. He's getting us a drink from the concession stand up here, which was much quieter. The one's around the corner. So yeah, we're in block 214, seats 17 and 18, so just round here. So I think we're right next to the stage. We're going to have a very side-on view, but it should be good. Okay, so about to head in now. We're at block 214 on row R, seats 17 and 18.
Good evening, everyone. I think this very important thank yous. First, to the heart you have.
That's actually not bad.
And to recognise that in a really special way tonight, we want to show our gratitude to some special individuals from theatres across the UK who've gone above and beyond and been chosen by lottery-funded groups they work in. These are the National Lottery Local Theatre Heroes, and to tell us more, we have the award-winning presenter and host of the Make a Difference show on BBC Local Radio. Please welcome Gabby Roslin.
Thank you, hello Manchester! This is so exciting. I'm not sure if anybody else is. Actually, can I just hear if you are? I'm going to be the loudest. Who is obsessed with musical theatre? I thought that might happen. Well, I'm here. We've been recording all day the Make a Difference. Aisha and Ella and Nancy. Is it your moment? Oh, come on in. Oh. Welcome to all of you. Look, you got a standing ovation. So let's start with you, Tina, if we may. Tell everybody about the Not Now Collective.
Hi, thank you so much. So yes, Not Now Collective, based in Birmingham. This is where thank you.
Lots of Birmingham cheers.
Brummy, hello Brummies, hello Brummies. This is where our current home is and where we draw our inspiration from. We work with local communities, with regional communities, but we also go nationally, up and down the country. And really because of who we are, having settled in the UK, having found our home here, with communities we really examine what it means to belong and to find connection, and what it means to be welcomed and to welcome other people. But what is really close to our hearts is our trademark show, Pepper and Honey, which has been touring for 6 years now, which is pretty amazing for a small-scale touring company. We bring joy and
a lot of musicals in Wales Millennium Centre, and I know a lot of people who are on stage tonight have performed in our venue, including yourself. But one thing that we're really doing a lot of at the minute, we've turned over part of our building to young people, to be run by young people for young people. So we believe that everyone should have access to participate and learn how to be creative for free. So young people put on courses by professionals every week for free, and anyone from any background can come in and hang out and learn, and either find a pathway to have a career in this industry or just be full of joy and build confidence for anything that they want to do in life, because it's important to be creative in all of our lives, no matter what you do.
Thank you very much, Graham.
Okay, so we're in our seats now. I hope you can hear me because it's quite loud, but this is our view from our seats. So we're in block 214, row R, which is the back row, seats 17 and 18, and this is the view.
The show tonight is going to go out in the spring. You're all going to be on television. Tell your family and friends to tune in for this amazing show. Now, we're going to start shortly. When the cameras roll, we want you to be present. There's 90 minutes, it's going to go straight through. So don't go anywhere, but please, we want you to get up, have a dance, get yourselves involved. We love standing ovations, you've heard that. Get up, enjoy yourselves, do what you want to do. It's your night. Let yourselves go, you're going to be on telly. If you love what you see, as I say, get up and give us a standing ovation. It's going to be wonderful. Is everybody ready? Yeah! We have also tonight got some very special young performers who are coming out. We've got the Wild Things from Oldham. There they are, guys. They're going to come out performing alongside the cast of Annie. We've also got, we've also got groups performing the Disney medley, the junior students of the Royal Northern College of Music, the National Youth Music Theatre, and the children from the Lowry Centre of Advanced Training. Give them a big round of applause too. As you can imagine, this is pretty daunting, coming out in front of 12,000 people. They are fantastic. I saw them earlier rehearsing. So please, give them loads of encouragement and make loads of noise for them. So we want you to really let go. Okay, right, are we all set? We're going to try and do some audience participation. So we need you to do some cheering for us, and we're going to record it, all right? So we need your television faces on now. Go, get them on. They're on for the next night like that. Okay. So we're going to do cheering first.
Yeah, but maybe we should have brought Alice.
Are you ready? So cheering first. In 5.
I think she'd be too high up for her. She'd be freak out at this time.
Can I do that bit? I don't want you to get involved. Why are you doing that? This is my time. All right, go. Should we do that one, Dave? Do that one again. As it was, you're on telly. There's a bloke up there. Please get involved. Okay, Dave, just claps now. I'm in charge. Right, this is just clapping. No noise with the mat, just this. Up.
Nothing like 12,000 Mancunians who got in for free. We'll have a free night out up here, don't we? Fantastic. So, obviously you know what's going on. You've seen it before, a lot of you. It's on iPlayer and all that. We're here every year. Give me a cheer. I'd love to know who's been before. Give me a cheer. Great. Well, that sounds like this is going to be a bigger cheer. Who's here for the very first time? That's fantastic. So, look, it's a great show. As you know, we romps along. It'll be over before you know it. All I want you to do is every single production that comes on, we've got big numbers. We've got numbers you'll be clapping along to. There'll be numbers that you stand up at the end and giving a standing ovation to. There's quieter numbers where you've got to listen and love and feel and pay attention and all that as well. But every single production has come here tonight to perform for you. Every single production is here for Manchester, for the National Lottery, for the BBC, to put on a wonderful show. So all I want you to do is just give every single individual show, even if you've got a favourite, I want you to give every single show your maximum amount of love and joy and clapping. And if you feel like standing up and giving them a standing ovation, you absolutely do that. That's fine by us as well. It's going to be a wicked show. I will be keeping things running as smoothly as I can. So as we go through it, there'll be moments where we're changing bits on stage, you know, bits of props are coming on and set and stuff, and I'll just be having a chat, keeping things going. So, are you ready? I think if you can be louder than that. Are you ready, Manchester? Right, we'll see you in 2 minutes. Fantastic. See you shortly.
Jason, give it up for Jason Manford! Oh, we're all set, are you ready? Yeah. Okay, right, what I want you to do now, ladies and gentlemen, is I would like you now, if you could please, just to stand up and get yourselves ready. So stand up just for the last, before you've got to get involved. Just shake the set, ready? This is it. It's happening now. Alright, just pull your back, alright? Ready? To tune, we're just moments away. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for our orchestra, ladies and gentlemen. We're just going to get tuned in a minute and get ourselves all ready. Alright, and we're nearly set. Are you ready to go? Oh, here we go.
Soon that's full cycle here.
So ladies and gentlemen, just tune in up. You lot, let yourselves go, alright? No inhibitions. You cheer, you sing, you clap, you stand in ovations, you get involved, get up and have a dance. Do you know what I mean? It's load, you're going to love this. It's incredible, absolutely incredible. Enjoy yourselves, that's the main thing. You lot down here, you're going to be on telly a lot. Alright? We might have to move one or two of you. Compo, Foggy and Clegg, a bit more. Don't be afraid of it. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for tonight's incredible conductor and musical director, Mr. John Ranger, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yes, oh yeah, all right, back off. Ladies and gentlemen, so at the beginning of the show, what we'd like is about 10 seconds of you really cheering and going absolutely berserk, which you're going to do anyway. So about 10 seconds before, I'll say, go, and then you go, all right? So just loads of noise before we start the show. Okay, you all right with that? Ready? Bottle it up. Get it ready. Think a little bit weak on that. Okay. And just, you lot up there, just because you think we can see you. We can't hear you, we can see you, we can't hear you. And you. And you. I love the musicals. I close my eyes, drew back the curtain. What? Are we ready? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, here we go!
opener. They've been running in the West End for an incredible 26 years, and here's to another 26. It is to be here tonight with you for the 5th year running, making a huge song and dance about the very best of musical theatre with a big night of spectacular performances from the UK's best loved shows. Tonight is also an opportunity to say a massive thank you to everyone watching at home and the 12,000 people here at the AO Arena in Manchester for supporting. And because of you, they've been able to fund thousands of amazing theatre projects all across the UK. Here's what we've got coming up on the show.
As long as he needs me, oh yes, he does need me, in spite of what you see. I'm sure that he needs me. Who else would love him still when they've been used so ill? He knows I always will, as long as he needs me. I'll miss him so much when he's gone, but when he's near me, I don't know the way I feel inside, the love I have denied. The I've got my pride, as long as it needs me, as long as it
Absolutely stunning. A huge thank you to Ava Brennan, and you can catch Oliver in the West End right now. And before we go any further, let's hear it for our fantastic orchestra conducted by John Ranger. Coming up in the show, we all saw her on Strictly, the fabulous Lavoie will be here as Miss Hannigan in Annie. But first I'm joined by a special guest. He's a Brit-nominated Eurovision hero who will be making his musical theatre debut this summer in the hotly anticipated West End revival of Jesus Christ Superstar. And he doesn't even need to go into hair and makeup. It's the brilliant Sam Ryder! Well, thank you. I've got to say, when I saw the casting for this, at first I was nervous. I thought it said Sean Ryder. But makes much more sense now I know it's you. This is your first experience of the crazy world of musical theatre.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And I just want to say thanks for having me so much. It's not lost on me that I'm a guest in this world, and I'm very grateful, very honoured, and can't wait to walk in the footsteps of some of my vocal heroes that have taken this role before. So,
what's it like here at the Big Night Musicals, out back there with all your peers?
Flamboyant in the best way. Yeah, it's
There's a lot of glitter.
Just had to dodge past an actual stampede.
Yeah, I know. Backstage.
Lion King props.
I know, I felt like Mufasa.
want a shot of those little spinning birds.
So you're about to make your musical theatre debut as Jesus. How did it actually come about?
So I was with Andrew, Big Andy.
Oh yeah, Andrew. That's Andrew Lloyd Webber for the rest of us.
He was working on some new material. We were in the studio together. He needed a singer to come and just put some, I guess, ideas down and stuff like that, bring some of his ideas to life, which is amazing, by the way. I don't want to gloss over that fact. And while we were in the studio, I couldn't help myself. We were sat at the piano. I was like, "Get a shot of Gethsemane, come on." And he played it, and I sang along. We recorded it, and then a few months later, we'd actually just finished the release of a Christmas record that I put out at the end of 2023. We just narrowly lost out to the #1 spot to Wham. I get a phone call from Andrew, and it was the kindest thing ever, man. I blacked out, honestly, for most of it because I was shocked. He was just like, "Mate, this will just be a footnote, and don't worry, because I've just got the mix back of Gethsemane that we recorded, like that impromptu version, and it knocked his socks off, and that was knocking my socks off, and there were socks flying all over the place, and now I've gone down a tangent, and mate, it just made my day. Such kindness and such an inspiring dude."
What's incredible is that nobody has seen you perform this yet. So right here tonight, this is a proper world exclusive,
Absolutely.
isn't it?
Yeah.
How are you feeling about that?
Mate, just like I said, honoured, man. One of my favourite singers, Ian Gillan, was the first person that put these vocals down.
Is that how you channel
way
it?
back in the 70s, and he inspired some of my other favourite vocalists. I've got to shout out Bruce Dickinson from Iron Maiden. Like, there's so much heavy metal heritage sewn into the DNA of this show, and that's where I started out playing, man, in punk bands and metal bands, touring around in an old tiling band. So it feels a bit like coming home. Absolutely honoured to be here. Thanks so much, everyone.
Well, we cannot wait, can we? We can't wait. Later on, but for now, let's hear it for Sam Ryder, everyone! During the final days of the Vietnam War, tells the story of local girl Kim, who works in a bar run by the notorious engineer, where she meets and falls in love with Chris, an American Marine. And we are so thrilled to have the full touring cast with us here in Manchester tonight. This is Miss Saigon.
Biggest hit tonight. Hey. Welcome to Dreamland. In a place that won't let us feel, in a life where nothing seems real, I have found you. I have found you. The night of love. Fed up with small-time hustles. I'm too good to waste my talent for greed. I need room to flex my muscles in an ocean where the big sharks feed. Make me Yankee, they're my family. We're selling dreams people need. What's that I smell in the air? The American dream. Sweet, like a millionaire. The American dream. And banks print money from there. Woo! The American dream.
Oh yes, and girls can buy boobs by the pair. The American dream.
Oh yes,
sunshine. This is wonderful.
Some great performances.
I know. It's just a bit of magic. Just every single show that we're seeing, we're just getting all the best parts.
Banger after banger.
Oh, yes.
Now, talking of bangers, I mean, you've taken leading roles in Sister Act, The Bodyguard, Chicago. How does it feel to be playing the one and only Chaka Khan?
It's a real privilege and an honour. I mean, I've been a fan of Chaka Khan since I was a kid, and to put, 50 plus years in the music industry and her life on stage for 2 hours, it's mental. Her repertoire is, of course, unbelievable, but it's just a real honour and privilege to be a part of this wonderful company.
And we obviously know the songs, but people are going to be less familiar with the story of Chaka Khan.
Absolutely.
Is it a dramatic story? Is there lots going on?
She's been through so much, and I can say on her behalf that she wants her story to just touch, move, and inspire other people to be able to know that they can continue even through hard times. And she is definitely one of the strongest human beings I think I've ever met.
Wow. And so she's been part of this production, she's behind it. And
massively.
And there's lots of times where it's you and her talking about it?
Yeah, I mean, I recently spoke to her on the phone, and she said to me there are no coincidences in this world, and she said the role was meant for me, and I still have to pinch myself because I'm such a big fan. So it's a real privilege, and she's just a part of everything. It's her story at the end of the day, isn't it? So we just want to do it justice and do Miss Chaka Khan proud.
Well, you absolutely will, Alexandra, I'm sure. And we're proud as well because we've got you closing the show tonight with the cast of I'm Every Woman, the Chaka Khan musical. What can we expect from that closing number?
Well, we just want everyone, no pressure, to get on their feet and dance with us and just enjoy the legend, Miss Chaka Khan, and we are hopefully just going to have some fun with you all.
Yeah, I don't think you have to ask this lot twice to get on their feet and have a dance. They're well up for it. Absolutely hammered. Every single one of them. Well, look, we cannot wait to see you later.
Thank you.
Let's give it up one more time for Alexandra. Now, because of the great British public, since 1994, a staggering £700 million in National Lottery funding has been awarded to arts and culture projects right here in Greater Manchester. That money supported amazing organisations, big and small. We head into Oldham to see the difference that funding is making and to deliver a once-in-a-lifetime invitation.
Welcome to Wild Things. Come on in and see what we do.
Wild Things is primarily a performing arts school. We have dance classes, singing classes, but most importantly, kids come here and they have fun.
Now the alley shenanigans. I want you to clean this floor and strip those beds for the laundry man. Get down on your knobbly knees and clean this dump until it shines like the top of the Chrysler building. Yes, Miss Halligan. Get to work!
but what was that like for a warm-up?
Oh my gosh, what an amazing... You praised yourselves, that was amazing! You should be so proud! You know, when I was asked to do this, Jason, I thought I was going to be cast as Annie. I'm a bit too old. I mean, I'm too old to remember the original movie, you know, because my first introduction to Annie was when Jay-Z, you know, remastered Hard Knock Life. That was my first Why are you laughing? I can smell the gin for me on this lot in this arena. No, but these kids are absolutely amazing. We're so excited to go on the road with the show, we really are.
I can't wait to see it. What a brilliant bit of casting getting
Thank you. You look lovely tonight. You screw up well, don't you?
Thank you very much.
You look like an amateur magician. You look wonderful, Jason.
Well, on that, I'm about to disappear. Let's have a little chat with Eva. Hello, Eva. Hello, let me come over here to you. Hello.
Hi.
Now, you're very confident. Look at this. 12,000 people, Eva. What did that feel like?
It was really exciting because I've never performed in front of such a big audience before.
Was you nervous at all? She didn't seem nervous.
No, I wasn't nervous.
Whoa! Well, I'll have some of what you're taking. That's fantastic. And where's Minnie? Where's Minnie? Hello, Minnie. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. I knew you were Minnie because you are Minnie as well, aren't you? Yeah, hello. And now you rehearse. I'm not saying, oh, Minnie's. So you rehearse in a village hall, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So is this a little bit bigger than the village hall?
Yeah.
A little bit. And who's here? Have you got anybody in from your family? Were they cheering you on and filming you and stuff?
My mum and my dad.
Are they? Oh, where are they? Give them a little wave. Can you see them anywhere?
No.
Ah, they've gone. Get your Uber on, you'll be alright. Honestly, that was absolutely fantastic. Did performing tonight on this stage, doing all this, did it make you want to do it again and do it more?
Yes.
Brilliant. Well, that's what we want. We want to try and inspire young performers like you. So well done, Minnie. Let's hear it for Minnie and the rest of our and of course, Levoix, as she takes Annie on a UK tour this summer. Tonight is just a taste of some of the brilliant musicals currently wowing audiences across the UK. Here is the fabulous Beverly Knight with a guide to
Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, the musical. Based on the Oscar-winning film, this uplifting show follows three friends on a hilarious and heartwarming road trip across the Australian outback.
Okay, everybody, so I'm about to do a link here, which is a bit of a plug for a musical I'm doing this summer at the Opera House in Manchester called Something Rotten. And it's a brilliant comedy musical set in the world of Shakespeare, but it's not boring. And it's dead funny, and we're doing it for 5 weeks in June and July, so we're just going to give it a little plug. So feel free to give us a cheer and get behind us here in Manchester. And I'll be introducing the fabulous Richard Fleischman in a second as well, so make sure you give a big cheer. So we're going to have just watched what we just watched there, so just have a nice round of applause after the end of that video. Well, that is my year booked up. I cannot wait.
Good sir. There is one notable show that has been forgotten. The comedy musical, Something Rotten.
It's Richard Fleischman, everybody!
No, I'm William Shakespeare. And on stage in Manchester shall my story be played, with you as the leading player, one Master Nick Bottom.
Richard, sorry, William.
Thank you.
Sorry,
thank you very much.
Are you trying to say that there's going to be a brand new comedy musical featuring you, Shakespeare, in Manchester this summer with me as its very talented, handsome lead?
I don't remember saying very handsome, James. But no, seriously. All the world is a stage, and all the men and women merely players. That's one of mine. I wrote that. Thank you very much. I'll be doing all of my greatest hits in the show.
Oh yeah, go on.
Shall I compare thee to summer's day?
Okay, all right. Very good. Well, that's enough, okay, because right now I'm not Nick Bottom, star of Something Rotten the musical. I'm Jason Manford, and I'm a very serious television host, and I need to be treated with that sort of respect. Now, be off with thee. I can't wait, mate.
A true fair host, parting of such sweet sorrow.
I will see thee for something rotten. Richard, please. It's going to be a lot of fun. We've got the brilliant Kinks musical Sunny Afternoon up next, but before that I'm joined by one of our local theatre heroes from an amazing... We're just going to pause, okay? Okay. If you're talking to me in my ear, I can't hear you. And it's absolutely bloody lovely. I can hear you now. Oh God. No, I can hear you now. What a nightmare. I have got an earpiece, by the way. If I'm wandering around and you see me talking to myself, I've not gone mad. There's somebody talking in my ear incessantly. It's like, there, let's have a big applause, here we go. We've got the brilliant Kinks musical Sunny Afternoon up next. But before that, I'm joined by one of our local theatre heroes from an amazing lottery-funded arts group right here in Manchester. Give it up for Nancy Monaghan, founder of Wild Things, who we just saw performing with the cast of Annie. Hi, Nancy. Hi. Yes, excuse the patterns for a second. Now, how was that for you, watching your kids on stage, matching the professionals? They were wonderful.
I literally haven't stopped crying all day. So working class kids from Oldham on the main stage at the Manchester News Arena is
Oh, hang on, we're going to get in trouble for that. I still call it the 9X, but it's not. I know. There'll be uproar.
Sorry.
No, it's fine, Nancy, don't worry about it. It's not live. It's not our fault. It's not our fault to keep changing the bloody name. No, not at all. Cable and wireless arena. There we go. Right. Yeah, let's go. I'll ask you again. Okay.
I'm emotional.
So, of course you're emotional. You just see those kids do fantastic. So, how was that watching those kids on stage, matching the professionals?
I've literally not stopped crying all day. Just to see a group of working class kids from Oldham on the stage at the arena is just out of this world.
It was wonderful. I mean, we loved it, didn't we? Nancy, you know more than most people the difference that lottery funding can make. What does it mean for Wild Things?
It means that kids who wouldn't normally be able to access performing arts get to do so, and in many cases for free, which is something that's absolutely invaluable, of course. It's providing opportunities that we just couldn't imagine.
Well, look, thanks for joining us. Thanks for all the work you've done over the last 18 years, is it? 18 years, that's something, isn't it? Absolutely. Give it up for Nancy, everybody. To the 1960s now, where our next musical is getting audiences swinging, moving and shaking. Sunny Afternoon charts the rise to fame of British rock band The Kinks. Following a smash hit West End run and 4 Olivier Awards, it's back on stage with a brand new UK tour with a special medley that will really get you going. Please give it up for the cast of Sunny Afternoon.
Dirty old river, must you keep rolling, flowing into the night? Oh, you really got me going, you got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Take that night, you really got me, you really got me, you really got me. Oh God!
Absolutely brilliant. Okay, let's have a big round of applause, everybody. Brilliant stuff, Manchester. Give it up for the UK touring cast of Sunny Afternoon. Not often you get to say Manchester and Sunny Afternoon in the same sentence. Up next, the producers, but first, let me do that again, actually. Up next, the producers, but first we've got a doctor in the house. What an absolute treat to have one in person. It's Dr. Rand, everybody! Alright, Ian. Lovely to see you. Fantastic. Now, what shows have you enjoyed tonight? I mean, you come every year, don't you?
Oh my word, I'm here as much as I can be. Miss Saigon was incredible. Lavoir and the kids from Wild Things for Annie was fantastic. But Lion King, my word! Here's an interesting fact for you. So Stevenson, who played Simba in Lion King, we used to sing together in a choir, the Adam Street Singers, or AS for short.
That's a good name.
We were in AS together. It's not for telling.
This is a family show, not
so whatever I want.
It's a family show. While you're here, I've got a lump. Right, now you've actually been in musicals. You started in Anne Juliet last year, which actually started in Manchester. Yeah. Started here. What was that like, swapping the Dobson work for that?
For operating theatre for musical theatre, wasn't it? Incredible. So I've always said that musical theatre is magic. It is joy made manifest. And right now, we can do with as much joy as we can possibly grasp. Isn't that right? So yeah, and Juliet started here in Manchester. So many musicals are born here. So at the moment we've got Bodyguard at the Palace Theatre. We've got Operation Mincemeat launching its international tour next month at the Lowry. Manchester, we're mad for musicals, aren't we?
I like it. Let's hear it for Dr. Randy, everybody.
Make our dreams come true. Everything you ever wanted is just waiting to be had. Beautiful girls wearing nothing but pearls, caressing you, dressing you, driving you mad. We can do it! We can do it! This is not the time to shirk. We can do it. You won't rue it. Say goodbye to Penny Clerk. Producer, yes, producer, I mean you, go buzzer. We can do it, and I know it's gonna work. What do you say, Bloom? What do I say? Find me a chance to be a Broadway producer. What do I say? Find me a chance to make my dream come true, sir. What do I say? What do I say? Here's what I say to you, sir. I wanna be a producer with a hit show on Broadway. I wanna be a producer, lunch at Sardi's every day. Producer, let's see my name, the illumined lights.
Now, for more than 100 years, Disney has created some of the world's most magical musical films, and tonight we're celebrating Alan Menken, the man behind many of its most iconic and loved songs. To tell us more is Gaston himself, Luke Evans.
For more than 50 years, legendary composer Alan Menken has been creating music for stage and screen that has captivated audiences around the world. His unforgettable soundtrack to The Little Mermaid, written with his pioneering collaborator Howard Ashman, started a partnership with Disney that continues to this day and has brought us the iconic songs from Aladdin, Hercules, Pocahontas, and Beauty and the Beast, my personal favorite, of course. Alan's incredible musical storytelling has delivered magic, romance, and adventure into our lives, lifting characters off the page and making us part of their worlds. With more Oscars to his name than any other living person, Alan's historic career shows no sign of slowing and will forever inspire millions across the globe to imagine, believe, and perform.
I knew I wanted to be a performer when I watched The Little
Else is singing along to. It makes you feel like a star.
I love playing songs that I can get lost in and be transported to other places. When I'm dancing to these songs, it makes me feel magical and like I'm part of the show.
Hello to all of you in Manchester, and thank you so much for the celebration of my music. I hope you have a wonderful evening at Big Night of Musicals by the National Lottery. It's been the privilege of a lifetime to write music that's connected with so many people, spanning so many generations. So tonight, it's my great pleasure, on behalf of myself and Disney, to introduce a very special performance that brings together some of the West End's finest talents with a generation of brilliant young musicians.
Give it up for our incredible guest singers, Mayan Harlan, Lucy Jones, and Trevor Dion Nicholas. And a huge thank you to the junior students of the Royal Northern College of Music, the National Youth Music Theatre, and the Lowry Centre for Advanced Training. Three fantastic groups supported by National Lottery funding. Wow. Trevor, absolutely wonderful, amazing. Now you starred in Aladdin, you starred in Hercules in the West End. What makes Alan's music so special?
It's untouchable, like, right?
Yeah.
As a child of the 80s, I grew up in the 90s, so Alan Menken was the soundtrack of my youth. So like young Trevor, who would unfold the paper inside the cassette to read all the lyrics and learn them that way, is
a cassette. You've lost them.
You'll learn about Astro Parents. But yeah, like it's a dream come true to get to like experience that and collaborate with Alan and know him as a person, not just as a composer. Wow. It's been remarkable.
That's amazing, amazing. Lucy Jones, everybody. Now, what was it like rehearsing and sharing the stage with all our young people?
Oh my goodness me, aren't they just incredible? Honestly, so inspiring to share the stage with all of these wonderful people, but particularly these young, beautiful souls who are just so happy to be here, and you've really made my day, so thank you very much.
Okay. Sorry, say that again? Oh, okay. Could you not hear Lucy then? Oh, yeah. They're all saying they can hear her. So I think,
do it again
I think it might be you in the truck. We're having a lovely time. Fine, lovely. I think we're okay on here. What about you? Did you press play and record though? Have you recorded it? If you've not recorded it, let's go. We've got to start again, guys. Get Lion King back out. You alright? You happy? Okay, fine, let's move on. Okay. Thanks, Lucy. And Tabby, where's Tabby from Lowry Cat? Come here, Tabby. Wow. What about that? What was that like to be part of?
It was so incredible to be able to dance with all my friends on the stage.
It's amazing. You did such a brilliant job. How long have you been dancing for? At what age did you start?
My whole life, honestly.
Just came out, just dancing. And is this a dream of yours? Is this something that you'd love to do in the future?
Definitely, yes.
Well, wouldn't it be amazing if we got to see Tabby first here at Big Night of Musicals at the AO Arena? Brilliant. They're very proud, very proud teacher. Their very proud teacher, Jack, has been supporting them from the wings. Let's hear it for Jack, everybody! Hi, Jack.
Hello, hello.
You look pretty emotional back there.
Oh, of course, I mean, how can I not be? That was absolutely incredible.
Yeah, how are you feeling right now?
Oh, just beyond proud. It's so incredible to see them on stage, just shining, doing what they love amongst so many other talented young people. It's truly an honour. Thank you very much.
Not at all, not at all. And how has the lottery helped that?
Oh, it's been absolutely amazing. The National Lottery has helped to fund some amazing community projects for Lowry that we're so very grateful for. And I also just want to say a huge thank you to the National Lottery for all of their support and also this amazing opportunity.
Well, you absolutely smashed it. Didn't you do well, everybody? A huge thank you to all our performers, our West End legends, and of course Disney for making it possible. Now, we've got a very exciting TV exclusive for you from the hit new show based on everyone's favourite bear. Paddington the Musical is a heartwarming tale of family, acceptance, and of course, marmalade buses. In the song, you're about to hear the show's big villain, taxidermist Millicent Clyde, reveals her dastardly plan. But first, we had a very special invitation to meet the one and only Paddington in his new home in London.
Hard. Yes, it does run there. Yeah. First you have to find a lovable, unforgettable songs, dancing, jokes, and if you get it all right, you will bring the house down.
I once brought the house down before and Mr. Brown wasn't very happy about it.
You know the other ingredient you need for a brilliant musical Paddington?
Marmalade?
No. You need someone who creates trouble. Someone who forces our hero to be braver than they thought they ever could be. Huh? A villain.
When I was a little girl, my father travelled round the world. He'd write about the fascinating things he'd seen, but did he ever bring back anything for me? No, he
epic rock opera, Jesus Christ Superstar, returns to the West End for a limited run with a brand new leading man, the incredible Sam Ryder. And in a world exclusive, he's here to perform for us tonight with Gethsemane, one of the defining songs of the show you are not going to want to miss. Sam Ryder! What a bit of casting that is, unbelievable. Thanks so much to Sam Ryder, who makes his West End debut this June. Now, as we've seen tonight, music has the power to unite and uplift us all. And a brilliant example of this is the feel-good musical, The Choir of a positive message delivered in a unique way.
Welcome to the jungle, but in others, it's a pretty familiar place. Drinks are poured, instruments played, songs are sung, and friendships made. Hi girl, don't get hurt, can feel anything when people of any age, all stripes and shades, gather together to muck about and celebrate, to chat, to commiserate, to put an arm around each other and say, I've got you, mate. And it's here, among the banter and the battered bar stools, that this group of lads I'm lucky enough to call my friends spend the evening serenading and entertaining. Come on, lads. Our message is simple, that it's okay for men to feel, to speak, to crack, and to heal. And that message isn't unique to this stage. It lives in a real-life band of brothers from Stockton-on-Tees who prove each day that when men open their hearts and their lungs, things can quietly change.
I think modern man often is quite lonely and bottles things up, particularly my generation where you didn't express your feelings very much. My wife will talk about things to other women, but men don't. I bottled it up to the point where it got too far and I was in a dangerous place.
Finally a singer. Sounds fantastic, it really does. I've heard a lot about you and I just have to come and experience it for myself and just get into it and have a little listen to you properly. Why don't you join in? Go on then, I'll join in, why not? Alright lads, I'll tuck in here, tuck in here. So, tell me about your choir. Unusual name for them as well.
St Hercules was the name given to Middlesbrough and Teesside in 1862 by William Gladstone. He was referring to the fact that it was a community that was very much in its infancy, but it was full of strength, and we went on to build bridges and railways. We talk a lot about building bridges, using songs, and so it seems to fit. There's a need for that where men have a bit of an outlet to sing about what they've got in common.
Part of me struggles with mental health, with physical health, and it makes
A huge thank you to Infant Hercules and the touring cast of Choir of Man. Mike, come here, Mike. What a guy this guy is, by the way. Absolute superstar. He's been doing this for a very long time. But how was this for you tonight?
It's just been an absolute privilege. We're humbled because like the ability and the talent of like the United Kingdom coming here to the north of England, to Manchester, it's just like it's what people like us believe in. It's their music can bring people together for good, and it's a bit different to our pub in Stockton.
Well, yeah, I mean, the drinks are a bit more expensive here as well. But look, the privilege was actually all ours, Mike, and it's been a privilege to get to know you and to get to know these boys these last couple of weeks. Fantastic, absolutely loved it. Where's Lee? Lee, now. Lovely cuddler. Lee, biggest audience today? Just about. How was that for you, Gavin? You can speak on behalf of the rest of the...
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
It's made easier by you. These lads making us feel so relaxed.
Oh, well, that's means a lot to us. Thank you. Ben, come here, Ben. Ben, now you're off on your first tour. What can people expect when they come to see the show? I mean, you're going everywhere, aren't you?
We're going a lot of places, yeah, all over the UK and Ireland. They can expect the show as it was in town, with a mixture of songs from throughout the ages. It's like a kind of lock-in with a jukebox and some live instruments and plenty of pints if you want them. And we're also going to do something special at each performance. We're going to invite a local choir to join us for one night of each residency and sing along with us.
What a brilliant idea!
So, if anyone out there is in a local choir and would like to join us, or anyone who's watching at home, you can go on our website, go on our socials and reach out to us, and we'll try and make it happen. We would love that. And as a special kind of thing to kick things off, we've got an invitation that we would like to make to you lads behind me to join us at the Sunderland Empire on tour and sing along with us. I would say the first round is on me, but I'm not sure I can afford it.
Yeah, I do, to be fair, too. Do I get an invite as well?
You have to audition.
Fair enough, that's fair. What a fair. Thanks so much. What an absolute honour it has been to sing that with you guys. It really was. Give it all one more time for the Choir of Man and Infant Hercules! Right, while I get out of the book here, we are going behind the scenes with a preview of two brand new musicals opening this spring. Bank of Day, the musical, and the Royal Shakespeare Company's The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind are both based on real life stories of inspirational people on the opposite sides of the world who saw their communities in need and decided to take action. Absolutely, what an absolute legend. Bank of Day, the musical, and I'm sure there'll be a lot of interest. Forget it. I'm going to tell that again, and this time you're going to laugh. And I'm sure there'll be a lot of interest. No, do you know what? Cut it. Unbelievable. I'm not being patronised in my own city. Let's go back up. Here we go. We've got Dave here, everybody! Bank of Day, the musical. I'm sure there'll be a lot of interest. We'll fly into the Emerald City now with a show that's about to celebrate 20 years in the West End. It is, of course, Wicked. Having won more than 100 major awards and broken box office records with its big screen Hollywood adaptation. Please welcome Emma Kingston as Elphaba and Zizi Strallen as Glinda with For Good.
Like a comic bolt from old as it passes the sea, like a stream that meets a boat. I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blame me for. But then I guess we know there's blame to share.
good was that? Thank you. No, I've good it up then. Right, there you go, 1-1. Right, here we go. Big round of applause. Wow, how good was that? Oh, third time. Here we go. Whose fault was it that time? Andy Burnham. It was that time. That's weird. Random. Who do you blame it on? Right, okay. Big round of applause, everybody. How good was that? Wow. Thank you both so much for that wonderful performance. Sadly, we're coming to the end of the National Lottery's big night of musicals for another year. A huge thank you to all of tonight's incredible performers. Thanks to our wonderful orchestra, conducted by John Ranger, the brilliant audience here at the AO Arena in Manchester, and of course you, at home, for joining us for this unique celebration of musicals. Please keep showing the world of theatre your love and support. Right now, to close the show and get you all on your feet, is a brand new musical starring Alexandra Burke as the iconic Queen of Funk. You can catch them on tour now and back in the West End later this year. So give it up for the cast of I'm Every Woman, the Shaka Khan Musical!
It's all in me. I did not know it was love. The next thing I thought was you, holding me close. What was I gonna do? I let myself go, and I went flying through the stars. For this night will last forever. Ain't nobody loves me better. Makes me happy, makes me feel this way. It's all in me. I believe what's right now. Everybody makes me say, I'm black, yeah. 'Cause I'm one. 'Cause that's me. Wish I could love. Don't want to compare, no. I got
Thank you. Confirming why we place the biggest night of musicals here in Manchester every year, because you're the best crowd in the country. Couldn't be anywhere else. Folks, thanks so much for coming along tonight. Thanks so much for supporting all the theatre through the National Lottery. That means the world to us. And please give it up for all the performers you've seen tonight. For our fantastic orchestra, John Ranger. All the hundreds of crew that are here for TVI, for UC, for all the individual productions, everybody here at the AO Arena as well, all the staff, thank you so much to you guys. Brilliant. I'm so honoured to have done the show again. Let's hope we'll see you again next year. Make sure you watch it on the telly and the iPlayer as well when it comes out, and share those pictures at the inn, and I'll give them a share as well. And we'll see you next year here at Big Night of Musical!
Hi, so I'm now back from the Big Night of Musicals, so I thought I'd tell you a little bit about it. So this year the Big Night of Musicals took place on Monday the 26th of January and it started at 7:30 p.m. I think the doors opened at 6 p.m. and it finished about 9:30, so it was about 2 hours long. So like I said, the show started at 7:30 but the doors opened at 6, and they do have like a warm-up act before the show. So there's usually a DJ and then there's a warm-up guy who's, I think he's a comedian, and I think his name's Johnny, I'm never quite sure what his name is, and he does the usual getting you to clap along, sing some songs and stuff like that. So he got us to sing We Will Rock You, I think it was, and clap and stuff like that just to warm you up before the show. We got there a little later than we have previous years, so we didn't see too much of the warm-up act, but it's usually the same sort of thing every year. So if you don't know, the Big Night of Musicals is funded by the National Lottery, so it's a free event. You only have to pay a booking fee, so it's a £2 booking fee per ticket, and you can go and get your tickets, and you're allowed up to 4 tickets per person. So we obviously got 2, and this year the tickets were released on Tuesday the 9th of December, and this year for the first time they did a pre-sale, and the pre-sale was for National Lottery players who had played the lottery for every game in November. So you had to have played the lottery on both the Saturday and Wednesday lotteries on every week in November. So if you had done that, you got, and you also have to have opted into the marketing emails. So anyone who had done that got sent a code, which meant they could book tickets from 9 AM till 12 PM. So that was just for people who had the code. And then at 1 PM was general ticket sale. So that's the first year they've done that. So I don't know if they're going to do that again next year. I think that's because of the pre-sale. A lot of most of the good seats had gone. So like, I think everyone I know ended up in this top tiers. So maybe next year it's worth putting the lottery on every day in November in case they do it again. I don't know. I might actually do that next year. See if we can get a code next year, because the seats we had were alright actually, weren't too bad, but they were very high up and I don't like being that high up. We were actually the very back row of the second tier, so it would have been nicer to be a little bit further down, but at least we were right next to the stage. But anyway, so that was the first release of tickets. They then did have a second release of tickets, which I think was the 9th of January. I'm not sure, but I think it was around the 9th of January. There was a second release of tickets. And then I did actually look this morning to see if there was any tickets, and a few tickets had come on sale this morning as well. So it's always worth it if you haven't been able to get tickets. Look on the day of the show, and sometimes some tickets become available. I think I looked around 8 AM and there was some tickets available, not many I don't think. Again, they were still in the top tier. I think it's tickets from, sometimes people return them if they can't go, so I think it's if anyone's returned the tickets or if any invited guests can't come or something like that. So it's always worth having a look if you haven't got tickets on the day, just in case. So as per usual, there's no merch for the show and no programmes, which is a shame because I really would like to have a programme so I could look back and see what the performers are and who was performing in the show. But yeah, no programmes unfortunately. So as I said before, we were sat on the very back row of the upper tier, so we were on tier 214 and we were on row R, which is the very back row, and we were seats 17 and 18. And actually our view wasn't bad from there. You could still make out who people were. We didn't have to watch the screen. So I actually think they were actually quite good seats. I think if you're going to sit in the top tier, I think that block is probably one of the better blocks to sit in. It's not like too side on to the stage, it's like a little bit side on. So I think that is a good block. I think 215 may be a little bit too far, but 214 I thought it was a good view from there. So this year there was 12 acts on, and they also had interviews with some people as well. There's also some VTs as well, some showing like what shows are currently on that people can go and see, stuff like that. So one about new musicals, about the Bank of Dave, and can't remember this other one. And yeah, it was really fun. So I'll tell you now who the acts were that were on this year. So opening the show was The Lion King, which I think was a fantastic one to open the show, and they did The Circle of Life and He Lives in You, a medley of those two, and it was the West End cast. So they had Rafiki and Simba, and then some of the animals and stuff as well. So it was really good, really enjoyed it. And then second was Ava Brennan, who is from the West End cast of Oliver. She plays Nancy, and she sang He Needs Me, and I thought her performance was beautiful. I thought she had an amazing voice, and I just really loved her performance. I thought she did a fantastic job. Really enjoyed that one. Then we had Annie, and before they came on they showed a VT of Lavoie, who is playing Miss Hannigan in the UK tour. She went to Wild Things Performing Art in Oldham to tell the children there that they were going to be performing with her and the UK tour cast of Annie at the big night of musicals. So they performed with the UK tour cast, which was really nice. They all did really well, and yeah, it was a really fun performance. They did Hard Knock Life, which is probably the best song from Annie, and it was really good. And I think I really do want to go and see Annie on tour. It's always a really good production, Annie. It's such a good musical, so that is one I'm definitely hoping to go and see on tour. I'm not sure when it's on at the Palace Theatre. I think it's the Palace, it might be the Opera House, but I'm definitely going to go and see that one. Then there was Sunny Afternoon, which is the Kinks musical. Features music from the Kinks. I did go and see that earlier this year. It wasn't one of my favourites. There's some good songs in it. Not one that I think I'll go and see again, but it was worth seeing once. I'm glad I've seen it. They did a medley of Waterloo Sunset and You Really Got Me, and that was the tour cast. Then next up was the Producers. So it was the West End cast of the Producers, and they did a medley of We Can Do It and I Want to Be a Producer, and it was good. I really enjoyed it. I've only seen the Producers once, I think, and I'm pretty sure Jason Manford was in it when I saw it. It's quite a while ago. Next there was a Disney medley, which was to honour Alan Menken, who composed songs for Disney's The Little Mermaid, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, Pocahontas. He's also composed musicals like The Little Shop of Horrors and Sister Act. He's one of my favourite composers. I love all of his work. It's fantastic. So it was really nice to honour him, and there was a VT beforehand where he spoke to us, and which was really nice. And also this was performed by 3 West End stars did the singing, but it was also some groups who have been funded by the National Lottery. So it was the junior students of the Royal Northern College of Music, the National Youth Music Theatre, and the Lowry Centre for Advanced Training. So they had students who played the instruments. There was a choir and also dancers as well, and it was a really great performance. The West End stars included Lucy Jones, Mayanne Horlan, who is currently playing Meg in the West End musical Hercules. There's also Trevor Dion Nicholas, who is currently playing Phil in the West End production of Hercules. So really good West End performers there. And Mayanne sang Cause of the Wind from Pocahontas. Lucy Jones sang Part of Your World from The Little Mermaid, and Trevor sang Tales All the Time from Beauty and the Beast. So yeah, that was a really fun performance because those are some of my favourite songs, so really enjoyed that one. Next up was Victoria Hamilton Barrett, who is currently playing Millicent Clyde in the West End production of Paddington, and she's sort of the villain in the musical, and she sang the song Pretty Little Dead Things from Paddington the musical, and I really enjoyed that song. I thought it was really good. Next up was Sam Ryder, who sang Gethsemane from Jesus Christ Superstar. He was fantastic. He did an absolutely fantastic performance of that, and Sam is going to be playing the role of Jesus in the West End revival of Jesus Christ Superstar, which I think he's going to be playing at the London Palladium. So yeah, that again, good performance. Next up was a performance by the UK tour cast of Choir of Man, along with the Infant Hercules Choir and also Jason Manford as well, and they sang You're the Voice, and it was a fantastic performance. Really enjoyed it. Really powerful, and yeah, it was another really good performance. And then next up was Wicked, and it was Emma Kingston and ZZ Straland, who are currently playing Elphaba and Glinda on the West End. So Emma's playing Elphaba and ZZ's playing Glinda currently on the West End, and they sang For Good. Again, another good performance. For Good is probably one of my least favourite songs from Wicked, but still enjoyed it. And then next was the finale, and the finale was from the new musical I'm Every Woman, which is the Shaka Khan musical, which features the songs of Shaka Khan. I think it tells the story of her life. And performing that was Alexandra Burke and the rest of the cast. I think it's on at the West End, and then I think it's touring to 2 venues. And they did a medley of Ain't Nobody and I'm Every Woman, and again, it was a good performance, a good ending to the show. People got up and danced, and yeah, it was really good. So that was the whole lineup this year. It was good. I don't know if it was as good as the other years, but it was still a really fun night out, and it was free, so you definitely cannot complain. I absolutely loved it, so did Lawrence, and it was a really great night, and like I said, we really hope it comes again next year and we get to go again next year. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this little vlog and little chat about the show. If I had to give it a star rating, I'd probably still give it 5 stars. I just think it's a fantastic night out, and you get to see some performances from West End shows that we probably wouldn't get to see otherwise. So yeah, like I said, really enjoyed it. Highly recommend it if you can get tickets next year. And yeah, like I said, I hope you've enjoyed this little video. If you have, please do give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.